Our good friend over here, Sergeant Chris Kim, is back from Crimestoppers Honolulu, and well, I'm sorry, Mele gave you a nickname already.
Chrissy. Hi, Chrissy. No one else is allowed to call them. That's Sergeant Kim. Okay? To everyone else, that's Sergeant Kim.
Right? What's up, Sarge? How are you? What do you have?
Whatever she likes.
Because I'm special.
Yes, you are. Definitely.
We know, sis.
Definitely. Okay, so you're here, Sergeant Kim. I'm calling you Sergeant Kim, not Chrissy, but to talk about spoofing calls, right? What are spoofing calls?
So basically, spoofing calls is a deliberate act of altering the caller ID number. There are different applications that are out there. People are able to upload onto their cell phone. So when they dial out a call, they can actually change their number, disguise that number. Recently, we've had cases where people were purporting themselves to be law enforcement officers. Many of you have, even the viewers may have received these calls where person will call and say, I'm calling from the Honolulu Police Department, the sheriffs, immigrations, or what have you, and you never showed up for jury duty, or you have a warrant for your arrest, so you need to pay this fine. But because they had spoofed the number, oftentimes the victims feel like that this is a legitimate call.
This brings to memory, because I actually did receive a call like this. This was like a couple weeks ago, and this guy was very forceful on the phone after it, because I think it was about jury duty or something, and I was like, yeah. He goes, you know that I'm an official officer with the whatevers, and I was like, I just hung up. So what should we do in that?
That's actually the best thing to do. We've actually had numerous reports where these scammers are actually using actual police officers' names. So if you were to Google that name that they gave, it would come out as an actual police officer. Oftentimes, if you don't answer the phone, they're gonna leave a voicemail, call me back at this number, and it's actually gonna ring to the Honolulu Police Department. But you did the perfect thing. That's what we tell people. As soon as you get these phone calls,
just hang up.
Hang up, don't even entertain them. The police department, law enforcement agencies, or any utility companies will never call and demand for payment over the phone like that. Oftentimes, the other red flag is when they're asking for payment via Visa gift card. That's like a huge red flag right there.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Once again, the police department or any law enforcement agency for that matter will not call you and demand payment. Usually the red flag is also they're being very persistent. If we want to come and get you, we're going to come to your house and get you. We're not going to call you over the phone.
Right.
Why are you looking at me like that? Wow.
You should have said, come and get you. No. But, Sergeant Kim, I know we're sitting here, we're laughing about it. And because to us, we are thinking, it's common sense. If somebody that is trying to talk us into something, just hang up. But for me, I just automatically think of our kupuna, who when somebody is being forceful over the phone, they might feel fear, that kind of thing. So I just, what can we tell our aunties and our uncles and our grandparents when they get these kinds of calls?
Exactly, that's a great point. There was actually a study shown that according to the FCC and the FBI, over $2 billion these scammers are able to obtain, because these people are constantly doing it, and sooner or later someone's going to fall for it. Yeah. Unfortunately, here in the islands as well, we've actually had people fall victim to it. So go ahead and reach out to your kupuna, educate them. For those of you that are watching this segment right now, educate your family members, kupuna. In fact, I just received a tip yesterday saying that, thank you, Sergeant Kim, due to that news release that you just put out on Monday, I had received a call and I knew that it was a scam, so I was able to hang up.
What can people do to avoid being scammed?
You can register your phone number. There's an organization, a link called donotcall.org. You can go ahead and do that. Also, if you don't recognize the number, don't even answer it. If it's important, they'll leave a voicemail.
But us, we so need ele. Local people, we need ele.
Just Davey.
So just when they do purport to be someone that's trying to get information from us, then we can hang up.
Yeah. You know what I like to do when do that to me? I say, sorry, I don't speak English.
No, don't play with them. You said just hang up, Sergeant Kim.
Yeah. All joking aside, this is something serious that does happen. Once again, over $2 billion has been taken. When you do receive these calls, just go ahead and hang up. Don't entertain them.
Right on. Sergeant Kim, thank you so much. Please come back
Thank
next
you.
week. We'd love having you on the show with us.